bright out here. Holy. What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Appreciate you guys watching. So, back to another day of working on the Evo and another video. So, it's a little later in the day. It's noon right now on Saturday. I was out here, until probably about 2:30 in the morning, and didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. So, yeah, my fault. But we did get a lot done last night. So, we need to wrap this thing up today and get it fired up and get it on the road. That is the plan and the goal for today. So, quick recap here. Let me get the hood popped really quick. That works. Sweet. One thing that I'm not happy about, and obviously the hood's popped right now so you can't fully tell, is there's a gap between the hood and the fender, a really bad one on this side, passenger side, when the hood's down. It's bigger than this side and it's not even. It's bugging me. I don't remember it being like that before, but maybe it was. So we're gonna have to fix that. But let's see here. Where the heck is it? Hood popped. I really need to put some struts on this hood at some point in time. Would be cool. Okay. Yesterday we got downpipe installed. Exhaust is fully bolted up, cleaned up a little bit as far as like a couple gaskets. We got the front axles in and speed sensors routed on both sides. Speed sensor driver side is absolutely terrible. So I unbolted the ECU, 2 bolts on there, 1 bolt right here, and just pulled it to the side. And then I also unbolted a bolt on the boost controller, which I don't really know if it was needed, but it made it a little more wiggly. So, because that speed sensor plug is way down in there. So that was cool. This one was easier. And this one was right here. So wasn't too bad. We got those 2 speed sensors in and done. This one we had to drill out and clean up. But axles are in on both front sides. So, exhaust done. So in all reality, as far as what we have left to do, steering wheel spine bolt. Did that last night. We got that done. Hooked up the bolt inside the cab behind the brake pedal for the steering column. Oil pressure sensor connection. So the oil pressure sensor's just chilling under here, there, and that's the plug-in for it right there for the AEM oil pressure gauge, which is very important. I need that on. So we gotta get that situated. That's gonna be, I think, the first thing we do. I do still need to put cotter pins in the axle nuts, but I think I can wait till Monday because I can get them at work. So that'd be cool. Tighten intake inlet. I think I did that already, but I want to look over the whole intake system so I don't get any boost leaks or anything like that. So really got to do something that I've been dreading, and it's the thing that needs to happen the most is we need to get the subframe rear brace broken bolt out. So we need to get a bolt underneath for this brace that is broken. We need to get that broken part out so we can get this on, those on, and that bar on. So once we do that, in all reality, we can get fluids in this car and fire it up. So, like I said, it's gonna happen today. But we do, and then we have one coolant pipe. So, see if I can find it here. So this pipe right here for the coolant overflow, I have a hose connected to it, and I need to disconnect that hose, pull that pipe out, and then just put the coolant overflow line to a hose barb on the bottom of the MAP coolant reservoir catch can. So we gotta do that. It's pretty important too. But yeah, so nothing to it but to do it. We're just gonna dive right in and get ripping on stuff. Let's go. The last broken bolt is officially out. That could not have gone any smoother. Drilled a whole little hole in it, slapped this extractor in it, and I just used a crescent wrench and she started coming right out. Oh, thank God. Well, that did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. I could have definitely done that last night, but the brain was not braining. But I have officially, as far as I know, besides the bumper, put the last bolt on the car. So got that broken subframe brace bolt extracted. See if I could find it, and that couldn't have gone smoother. So we went ahead and just drilled a little hole in it, put an extractor in it, and she came right out. So got that, got the subframe frame on, got those little triangle pieces on for the subframe, got the subframe or the motor mount, front motor mount brace, we're gonna call it, bar on. And it is officially time to start doing fluids on this car. So we gotta do oil, we gotta do, we gotta do oil, we gotta do transmission, we've gotta do T-case, and then I have fluid for the rear diff, might do it, might wait. And then also we need to figure out where we need to put ACD fluid or AYC fluid, so because that's important. I don't want to run anything dry. I know I will have to bleed the AYC pump, and I know that the reservoir is in the trunk, but I don't know if I need to go and put anything directly into the T-case. So we got to do a little research on that, figure that out, and then get fluids into this car. And once we get fluids into this car, we can put the wheels back on and we can fire it up. So I might even just fire it up before putting the wheels on, make sure she's good. Excuse me. Then slap the wheels on, test the transmission and everything up off the ground, and go from there. See what happens. Let's get it. All right, fluid time. Intake's pulled. That is the SST fill port right there. Everything else is tight on it. And we've got our SST fluid here from Jack's Transmissions. We've also got LSD gear oil, Mitsubishi, ATF, Mitsubishi, and an OEM Mitsubishi oil filter. We got distilled water to put in the radiator, some cheapo power steering fluid for now until I get it to the point where I'm happy with how clean it is. So a couple days driving, maybe we'll put some OEM Mitsubishi stuff in it. And we've got our engine oil, 2 jugs of engine oil here. The 530 Valvoline Restore and Protect is what we're going to be running for a little while, so we can see how this stuff works. So I've heard good things about it. I really want to give it a try. So we got all of our fluids lined up. First thing is going to be the trans, oil, T-case, AYC, power steering, rear diff, and hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. So let's dive right down into getting this thing filled with fluids. Okay, well, the fluids are in. Let's see, we got power steering, we got engine oil, we got transmission fluid, and we got T-case fluid. I did not do the rear diff yet. I should probably put a little bit of fluid into the AYC reservoir just so it has something, because I don't want it to run dry. It's got a little something, but I know it sucks fluid in, so I'll probably pour a little bit in there just to make sure it doesn't run dry. And yeah, I did actually just try to crank it right now. Battery is connected, and of course, always something, right? I go to crank it and it says key missing, key missing. I'm like, well, the key's in the door. Like, how is it missing? So I go to lock and unlock the car, and either the fob is dead or it needs to be reprogrammed. So I'm gonna go try to find a new battery for this. Hopefully I have one in the house. I mean, it has been sitting for 2 years, so it's highly, highly possible that it is dead. yeah, we're gonna go try to fix that and then crank it and try to get oil pressure, see what happens. All right, well, cranked her over quite a few times. She's gaining oil pressure according to the oil pressure gauge. Everything's plugged back in. It's got fluids. So let's see what happens. She is on 2 years. Oh, I can't believe I did that shit myself. Running. She is running. Oil pressure looking good. We're not getting powered to our AFR gauge or wideband, but we'll get that sorted. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, I never thought I'd feel this way about a car. It's fucking working. Oh. Well, I guess the real test now is to put her in gear and see what happens then, but I think I'm gonna put some wheels and tires on it first and go from there. Smoking a little bit, but I ain't seeing nothing crazy leaking underneath. It's probably just smoking off all the shit that was on it. But holy crap, that's awesome. Well, wheels are back on. She's on the ground. I got the coolant system burped. That worked fine, thankfully. I was a little worried about that thermostat just from sitting so long. But now it's time to go take a little rip around the block, and the moment of real truth is if she goes forward and goes backwards and how the transmission works. So I'll try to film what I can on our first little cruise, but I'm honestly probably just going to be paying attention to the car, listening for weird noises, seeing if I blow any boost lines, which hopefully I don't. I tightened everything down pretty good, but just watching the car. So let's see how it goes. Oh, I do have to fix my air fuel ratio gauge. It's not getting power, so I'm sure it's something simple and stupid, but we'll get that resolved a little later today. If I have time and feel like it, I might also install a boost gauge that I recently got. Had the heater on when I was doing the deal. Don't need that on. Yep, still got ABS service required. Still got check engine light. I don't have TPMS sensors in. No check engine light though, so that's cool. So ASC is off right now. So little things to look into. We'll see if these speed sensors work. I am very curious about that. I hope they do, and we'll go from there. All right, well, pump up some brakes really quick because that was weird. That was really soft. Okay. Down to drive. We're in drive. She's going forward. Got brakes. So the real problem with this car was the reverse. So inverse has engaged and she's going backwards, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so sick. All right, well, she's in normal mode right now. Let's go take her for a little cruise around the block to see how she shifts and how she does. All right, so went and picked up my buddy down the street after my own little rip. So he's never gotten a ride in it. So we're in it. We're in S Sport, Super Sport. This thing shifts so ridiculously smooth. Like, I cannot freaking believe it how smooth this car is. So, you know, let the trans warm up for a little bit, and then I just kicked it into S Sport because that's where I'm gonna normally drive it anyways, just to save the clutches. And yeah, it's fun. We're coming up to a turn up here, and then we'll get on it here a little bit. I'm not sure what PSI boost we're hitting right now, just because I don't have the boost gauge table up. I've got some other stuff up that I'm trying to monitor. There's a downshift in the second and first. And red light. Hell yeah. If the light ever decides to turn green.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, smiles per gallon. So the other crazy thing is that as I started driving it, I noticed that my all-wheel drive service light went off. Basically everything went off. Why? Don't know, couldn't tell you, but it's off. I do still need to bleed the AYC pump system and everything, but we'll get to that soon. All right, now I have ASC off. Brakes should be de-rusted by now, hopefully. They feel a little gritty, but nothing too crazy. I'll have to relearn how to drive this whole car all over again. Oh, it feels so good. Well, I'm gonna drop my buddy off back at home and reconvene at the house.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's pretty much a wrap on this project. I think the grin that I have says it all. It's so unreal to have this car back again. Went out and ripped it with my buddy, as you saw in the video. And then I just took my dad for a ride as well. He's never been in it. So showed him, and yeah, I cannot believe it's back on the road and running. Everything's working great. We've got no check engine lights. We've got one alert. I forgot how quick this car is. She hit 18 PSI pretty quick. We didn't blow any lines or anything like that. Oh man, it feels so good to have this thing back. We gotta get the front bumper on still, which isn't a big deal. Get that on here shortly. And just make sure things are tight. Just go back under and make sure it's all good to go. But she's just so beautiful. Look at this, like even inside. I love this setup that's in this car. So, and then we also need to take a look to see why the wideband's not getting power, which like I said is a pretty simple issue. So, but anyways, I'm gonna pretty much wrap this one up for this little series of me working on the Evo and getting her back up and running. As I've been saying, the rebuild / rehabilitation / put it back together. So she is back together and she's on the road. So yeah, I'll definitely be making a lot more videos of stuff that I'm gonna be doing to this car, and we're just gonna have some fun with it. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. It's a exciting day, and I'm glad I was able to document all of it and do pretty much most of the work to put it back together myself. Huge shout out to friends of mine, Garrett and Damia, for letting me leave their car at their place for a while. I was situating the transmission, and yeah, like, I mean, just huge. And huge thank you as well to just other people that have helped me with this car. And you know, like, I did have a couple buddies come over and just give me a quick hand with some things, and we got it back together. So also, just so all you out there know, that if you're trying to rebuild your car, do something to your car, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do this with Harbor Freight tools, because guess what? 98% of my tools are all Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight, and Rigid stuff from Home Depot. So it gets the job done. You know, it's cheap, it works. I am at the point where I'd like to start upgrading some of my stuff to Icon tools from Harbor Freight. But even they're a little more spendy, and Pittsburgh stuff works just fine. If I break something, I can go buy a new one or return it and get a new one for free. So in fact, like, I bought a set of wrenches, so ratcheting swivel head wrenches, and I'm just gonna go return them because they were skipping teeth. So I'll probably upgrade to an Icon set. But yeah, that's it for this one. Unreal. I'm speechless. But thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.